she's a bully. This shit isn't funny. She needs to understand that just because she's a mother and got children doesn't mean that she can come in the store, disrespecting people, talking to them like everybody's beneath her. She has no respect. And it isn't funny at all. Like, seriously, man, I got shit I gotta take care of. And she keeps sending me home early. It's not funny. She's playing games. And then all day, throughout the day, she keeps saying a little racial shit. And then throughout the day, she keeps on, like, putting negative energy in the air, talking about people, gossiping about people. It's not funny, man. That shit gonna have to stop. She's a bully. I'm telling you. She's a bully. She brings a lot of negative energy in there. She always panic when there's a lot going on, and then she try to manipulate that and make it seem like we ain't doing something right, but we are working really hard and doing great. It's just the fact that she panicked, and I caught her a few times making a mistake, and she tried to hurry up and play it off. Nobody's perfect.
26-year-old Afeni Muhammad in court Friday afternoon, charged with first-degree murder. East Point police say Muhammad fatally stabbed her manager, 39-year-old Jennifer Harris, inside the McDonald's where they both worked on 9 Mile Thursday morning.
Prior to the stabbing, Muhammad was sent home by Harris for not performing her work duties and told Harris, "I'll be back."
The suspect having a record in Virginia for a similar crime involving another knife. The judge set her bond at $25 million cash or surety.
Investigators say the suspect stabbed Harris several times inside the drive-thru portion of the fast food restaurant. A customer, a CPL holder, was in his car and witnessed the crime. Authorities say he shot his gun in the air, attempting to stop the violence. When the suspect ran out of the restaurant, the CPL holder held her at gunpoint until police arrived.
Now, I'm not going to be sitting here talking more so about this Crashout lunatic who unalived her manager at the McDonald's. This video is more so just talking about, like, the responses and the fact that there are people who are trying to justify this. Yep. People were trying to justify this homicide.
A lot of y'all are just ignorant. The manager got caught by the right one.
I don't know, y'all. It is so hard for me to feel bad for this lady. And yes, I'm halfway looking like the crazy lady who did this to her, but it is so hard to feel bad for her.
Throwing this excuse, which heavily relies on the premise that her claims of workplace bullying and harassment are true, which have not been substantiated yet, which can easily be substantiated with CCTV footage as well as like co-worker testimonies, if that's true. But even still, regardless if her statements are true or not, that does not justify stabbing somebody, going back to your place of work after being laid off early, unauthorized, like clocking into work on your off day with a kitchen knife to try to off your manager. Which I read some news articles, she admitted that she planned the homicide. So it was not just some spur of the moment type of thing. This was premeditated homicide, which largely explains why her bond was at $25 million. That as well as the previous criminal record that she had. But anyways, people were trying to justify this whole scenario of like this is what happens when you push people's buttons, and you like basically excusing like her behavior by trying to, in a sense, victim blame the manager.
I was wrongfully treated today at work. I was literally physically tapped on a lot of times. My name kept getting called. I was doing a great job. I kept getting sabotaged, tempted, so my button can get pressed and I can go out of character.
Oh, she's a bully, she's a gossiper, she's a bad person. It doesn't matter. You don't go on a violent attack. Like, you don't see school shooters using that as like, they don't use school shooters being bullied as an excuse for their actions. Most people who are bullied do not resort to intense homicide. That is something else entirely. That woman is mentally unwell from the get-go. And largely, like, another point here is that the McDonald's themselves, the people who hired her, also need to be held liable because there was clearly no background check done whatsoever. They just allowed anybody to be employed at that establishment. They don't care. They're not even doing their due diligence to background check people. Not doing any social media checks, no criminal records, nothing. So like that family of that woman who passed away, they need to sue that McDonald's immediately for recruitment negligence, not doing their due diligence to background check recruiters. But I digress again. We're going to bring back to the reactions. Like, people are really trying to make it seem like it's some sort of karma thing or a karma thing. When no. It doesn't matter how badly bullied you were in the workplace. You don't resolve your issues with homicide and violence. You resolve your issues by going to HR, corporate, whatever. And if that doesn't work, then you can either resort to like the league using the law, lawsuits, or more simply just look for another job and quit. Either quit or look for another job in the meantime, and then give your resignation note. Give your 2 weeks notice and then merge to your next job. Like, the fact that you think it's normal to respond that way to like the slightest bit of conflict or just easily resolvable conflicts just shows that society will continue to perpetuate and normalize violence. Crime will continue. You enable this behavior, this criminal, degenerate, abnormal, like maladaptive way of living. Y'all enable this. You enable these violent people to go around doing whatever they please and then just claim victim. Because that woman, the suspect, basically was just playing victim, except she clearly looks like someone that would just feel so comfortable being violent. Throwing around the, I was being bullied, I was being targeted, ostracized, whatever. Like, you people are part of the fucking problem with a lot of societal problems. And this is why my patience for humanity just continues to dwindle, because y'all are a big contributor to a lot of the things that goes wrong in this world. I'm out. If you would like to make a donation, please check out the QR code or the link in the video description for my PayPal account. Thank you very much.